What's up guys, Davis here, and today we've got some more Clash Royale action. And I want to show you guys a new deck I've been working with. Well, first let's open this free chest, see if we can get anything. A couple gens, couple cannons, couple mortars, okay. So here's the deck. We've got the Prince, the Wizard, the Minions, the Musketeer, Hog Rider, the Bomber, Valkyrie, and Giant. So what I've been doing with them is, obviously you have two cards that are just going after tower. So I've been trying to start with either the Giant in the back, or if I don't have the Giant to start off with, I'll either do the Musketeer or the Valkyrie. So what this deck is going to have is, you got cards that are just going after towers. So no matter what anyone's going to place in front of them, these guys are just going for one thing. So, and you have two options. Most decks only have the Hog Rider or the Giant, not both. Here you're flexible, one that's fast and one that's slow that you can build up behind it. You've got two troops, the Wizard and the Valkyrie, that are going to do splash damage. And especially the Wizard, since he can stand a little ways behind the Giant or behind anything else and still do splash damage while avoiding the other troops. He's really strong in this deck if you can get him behind a Giant. Valkyrie is also good for getting off, like, you know, the 1 elixir skeletons or goblins or anything. And then you've also got Wizard and Musketeer, who are going to do damage to air troops. So if somebody drops off a dragon or minions, the Wizard obviously can take out minions in 1 or 2 shots. Musketeer is going to take those out to protect the Giant. And then, you know, just a few other little cards here. The Bomber's good for splash damage as well, to throw behind the Giant or the Hog Rider, really. You can just interchange the Giant or the Hog Rider with any of these. Anyway, and then Musketeer and Knight, those are both good ground troops that can, you know, do a little more damage per hit, per splash, whatever. So it's pretty well balanced. It's 3.9 elixir, which is, you know, maybe a little expensive, but it's pretty good value. Obviously, there's no really cheap decks. We don't have any 1 elixir, 2 elixir things. The Bomber and the Minions are going to be the cheapest. But, so I've done 5 battles with this. First one I got 3-0'd. So I started that battle, and then I was doing something like on my computer, and I didn't even realize I was playing a battle. So I got 3-0'd, not paying attention, and then ever since then we've been getting 1-0s, 1-0s, and then the last battle I did last night was 3-1. So, you know what? Let's show you a replay real quick, just so I can kind of walk you through how to use this deck. And then after that, I'll jump into maybe 1 or 2 live battles and see if we can get a victory. Right now, we're just letting the elixir build up. Obviously, I think we're going to start with a Giant here in the back, going down the right lane. Yep. And then what I've been trying to do is, once he hits the corner of the tower, the top left corner of the tower, that's when I've been trying to drop a troop right behind him. So as you can see, I guess I let him get a little further than I wanted to. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's letting his elixir just sit there, and I'm pushing real hard because he's not doing anything. He wasted so much elixir by just like sitting there and not doing anything. He drops off the Minion Horde, which the Wizard takes out no problem. The Hog Rider was able to get a couple hits off. The Mini P.E.K.K.A. is good against the Hog Rider because it can take it out in just a shot or two. So now we're in a little bit of trouble, but we were able to distract with the Knight with the Prince. I made a big mistake dropping off those minions with the Fire Spirits coming in, because Fire Spirits just do work on minions. So that was stupid and a waste of 3 elixir, honestly. But it looked like they might have gotten off a swing on the Prince before the Knight before our Prince went down. So it did help us take out the Prince before he got any hits off on the tower. So right here was really well played. Usually you want something behind the Hog that's going to do more damage. So the Rage really didn't do that much. freeze spell with a rage, and only a hog isn't really going to do that much. He only probably got one more hit off than he would have. And obviously the freeze spell helped him out a lot too. So he's got our tower down quite a bit, but we're going to do work here with our little counter push. And then he's got the minion horde, and I'm just going to distract with my minions. They're obviously going to take me out because there's more of them, and they're at level 8. So he's going to get a few hits off on our tower, but we saved so much damage by dropping off those 3 elixir minions. So here he comes with this Hog Rider. I'm going to drop off my Valkyrie, which is pretty good. He got so lucky getting my bomber with the very edge of his freeze. But he's going to take tower, but look at this push we've got coming in. That Mini P.E.K.K.A is done. The Prince is done. His Fire Spirits are going to go after my Giant. They didn't touch the minions, so the minions are still chilling. He freezes everything, but didn't drop down any troops to defend. So his freeze was worthless and only let me build up a bigger push. And as you can see right here, we're just dropping it, dropping everything. He's still trying to drop troops to defend, but it's GG. And that's game over. Philo from the Monkey Beak. Was it supposed to be Monkey Beach? Monkey Beacon? Anyway, we took out Philo. And that's also a good example of how even if someone takes out a tower, you can easily come back from that. Because his Hog Rider taking out my tower, the troops I dropped to defend against it was actually the start of my push, where I got a 3 crown out of it. So let's hop into a couple live battles. As you can see, I'm still hovering around the 2,000 trophy mark. I've been going above, jumping into the Royal Arena, dropping below again. Tried out some new decks and stuff, so we'll see how this goes. I have been realizing that it just is harder to win when I have to commentate as well as play, because my mind is trying to focus on 2 things, and I can't play to the best of my abilities. But we're going to try. We are going to try. So he's going to drop off his Valkyrie. I'm going to drop off my Wizard in the back, and I'm actually going to drop off my minions. And we're going to tank with the Giant. That was a good arrow by him, taking out the minions, because the minions would have just taken out... boop! Get in there. There you go. Okay, so he's doing really well. He might do a lot of damage to this tower. He's actually probably going to take the tower. But obviously we did pretty good work on his tower as well. And gosh, he's got really good counters. That's okay. We're going to be able to take out all these skellies with the bomber right here. He's going to get decent damage, but, you know, we're still okay. That was just the initial push. We got 2 minutes left. He's going to take out my Musketeer with his Valkyrie. See if the bomber can get off a shot. No, he couldn't Kobe it this time. We're going to get these minions in here. He's probably going to arrow. I'm going to drop off the Knight back here to distract the Valkyrie. Let our 2 towers go to work on the Giant. We're going to drop off our Valkyrie in front of the Giant. Okay, Knight, you're just going to say, peace, Giant. And that's okay. He's going to get a few hits off. I really don't want my push going down the right side. But if he's going to try and get at us, we're going to come at him too. So we're going to take out those minion hordes very easily with the Wizard. That's what we didn't have the last time. And the Wizard's going to take out a skeleton army. What are you doing dropping? Okay, I guess his tower was able... That was a good distraction for him to get the tower to keep hitting the Valkyrie. But obviously a Valkyrie and... Let's see. I'm not too concerned with this. Let's see if we can get a strong push going down here. Oh, gosh, that was good. We're going to try and go both lanes. We're going to see what he decides to defend. He's going to defend the right lane, so our Giant will be able to probably take out this tower on the left. Oh, man, he comes in with such a strong counter right there. That's okay. Let's see here. So we've got both his towers down quite a bit, but we need to get one completely gone. I think the Musketeer is going to be able to do that with a couple shots. She isn't. We're going to have to drop off the Hog Rider. Wow, is he about to 3 crown us? Woo! Alright, we're going to take that tower, and we're going to get a push going here on the right side. He's going to rocket for the 3 crown. We didn't even see the freaking rocket until the very end. That was a good game by him. We were really kind of thrown off from the very beginning. We didn't get the deck we wanted to start off with. I want to start off with the giant so I can get a slow push going from the very beginning. Let's see if we can do that against Dead Skull from Blood Brothers. And of course we don't have the giant again this time. So let's see what we want to do. Let's just defend this. Try and defend all of this. He doesn't get too much damage off on us. He's going to go ahead and arrow, which is totally fine. And we've got a decent little push. I think his tower will be able to take out the Valkyrie before she gets there. Oh, he's going to distract again with his Prince. Knight. I get those two confused. So he came out on top in that little short battle. But we're sitting okay. We're going to let our elixir build up here a little, and we're going to get started in the back with our giant. And let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. So he's rolling with the hog. And the musketeer's going to target our tower instead of the giant. He's going to get some decent damage done, but it looks like we'll be alright here. I really want to get the wizard going in on some action since he's dropping off all this mess that can be splash damage. Okay, our musketeer's going to go down. He has a level 8 knight there. Our giant's doing work on that tower though. We're going to actually get it down to exactly where he has our tower, and right now we're tied. So he's going to come in with another hog push. I know he is. So we're just going to start off again with the giant in the back. We're going to get the Valkyrie. Come on, drop your hog. There you go. His musketeer is actually going to target the Valkyrie this time, which is good. So the tower is going to be fine. He only got 1 hit off on our tower. We're going to drop in the wizard right behind the giant here. He's going to probably drop off something behind to distract and take out the bomber. But, oh yep, he's going to drop off 2 things. But our giant is going to get in there and get a few hits off. And you know what? We need to drop off this Valkyrie and take out all of those skellies. He's going to take our tower there. Okay. We're going to have to drop off our Hog Rider here. And let's see here. He's going to get off 1. And that's all. That's okay. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. And we really need to get to the tower. Oh man. We're not going to get there. He's going to beat us. I needed my hog again to get in. 33 health, guys. See, this is how difficult it is when you have to commentate and play the game. Because it really just takes your mind off of what you really want to be doing. Because even though I'm not really saying much, I'm just literally saying what's happening on the screen. It takes usually in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, what do I want to lay down next? So that's going to take us down to 1924 trophies. That's okay, though. Obviously, we're not on that list. 2 defeats after 4 victories in a row. I might mess with this a little bit. I needed a direct damage spell. Arrows or poison would have helped there. I would have been able to take out his tower, obviously. And I could have been able to take out those skeletons much more easily than having to wait for 5 elixir. Wizard or the Valkyrie just takes too long to walk down there usually. So arrows would have been good there. Poison, maybe it would have been okay too. I'll try and mix around with his deck and see where it gets me. Try and get back up over 2,000 trophies. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, stay woke. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.